Hey you guys, it's your girl Style Steven Sound Stars, aka Stella Blue, and I'm back. I wanted to do a part two of the reading that I previously uploaded, but I decided not to tap back into that energy because it was really pissing me off, and not not pissing me off because right, we can't give these people no energy like that, but it's just to know that there's still people out there just wicked and shit for no reason. It's annoying, especially when you know you are real right, and like if you ever, you know what I mean, had to come across these people and they could really actually voice their dislikes and maybe have a conversation on why they feel that way, or maybe do some self-reflecting so they could figure out that hey, they don't have nothing to do with us, it has a lot to do with you, right? But we don't get that luxury. So again, I just want to apologize on behalf of your friends, your family, people that were placed in your life, or you were placed in their life, that was supposed to nurture you, love you guys, take care of you guys, support you guys, protect you guys. And if they hurt you, turned their backs on you, led you astray, left you for dead, okay? Just completely gave up on you, especially when you needed them the most, accept my apology on their behalf. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get one. All right? And mine is genuine. Okay? So, last night, when I was at my mom's house, I was channeling crazy, under the stars. And I have a real close connection to the stars. And I actually named this channeling, okay? It's called the Realm of Higher Knowledge and Self. I don't know if it's an actual realm, guys. I'm still learning about the realms and things of that nature. But what I do know, one thing's for sure and two things for certain, my channel messages are the truth. Even the ones I wrote on the card. There's not nobody that I ever gave a reading for and them cards came out and they didn't know what I was talking about. Okay? So, part of my gift is automatic writing and stuff like that and channeling. So, take what resonate, leave what don't. I honestly feel like it's just some like guidelines or like keys to helping us move along in this shift, more easier, right? To make things easy, because the goal of this world, when I guess it was established or created, was for everything to flow naturally and for the energy, for the universe, for everything, because we all are one and we are connected as one and we all have a purpose here. The Matrix had made it, the illusions or whatever you want to call it, has made everything more difficult than it's supposed to be. So I guess this is just some things that can lighten the load when it comes to certain things, or just offer some guidance. I don't know, because some of it is going to sound a little outlandish. It is, but okay. So the first one I got was listen to understand once. Listen to understand once. This is an important one because collective, at this time, especially for chosen ones and those stepping into their spirituality, you're going to get a lot of people coming at you with information, okay? Claiming that they know certain information, claiming that they're getting divine information, whatever it is, whatever have you. But if you listen to understand once, you will never get it misconstrued, okay? So make sure you, and not only that, when you listen to understand once, if you listen to understand once, excuse me, you can accept what you want to, you can acknowledge what you want to accept into your energy, into your vessel, into your mind state, I'm hearing, and or you could reject it, okay? And this will help you from, like, I'm hearing like overloads, or like overloads of information, useless information, information that's not credible, not valid, okay? Listen to understand once, because people tell you everything you need to know as soon as they open their mouth, as soon as they explain something. Everything is right there when you actually listen and not just hearing them. Like, I hear what you're saying, no, but you're listening, and you only need to understand once, okay? It says efficient. I feel like I meant to put effective communication is a must. I meant to put effective, not efficient, but I guess. Effective communication is a must, especially because of the contradiction of the English language. So when I'm writing that, I'm saying like, what the hell? But effective communication, that's just knowing what you're talking about, knowing who you're talking to it about or what you're sharing it with. And I feel like also, the English language, who made it? I don't know. Who made words? I don't know. It's not our uh, native language. I know that for a fact. Who made letters? Like, who sat down at a fucking gigantic, huge table with what, all the presidents, and said CAT means cat and ABC is the alphabet? Like, we don't know. But what we do know is that this is our language. Like, a lot of us, especially in this world, we had to take what we was given, okay, and make something of it. And that's the same goal, and to operate on the highest conscious level as well. But not only to take what we were given and make something of it, but take what we were given and make something great of it, make something enlightened of it, make it work to our favor, because this language was given to oppress us, of course, right? To make us, right. So, and when I put, especially because of the contradiction of the English language, because a lot of things in the English language is a contradiction. Like the fact that nobody can really say why, you know what I mean? So, okay, I'm getting off that one because that one's still. It says, the journey is to, the journey is to spiritually cleanse this world. And I feel like when I put the journey, I feel like the journey of enlightenment, the journey of this shift, the journey of the age of Aquarius, the journey of actually, this whole dynamics, right? The dimensions, okay? A lot of dimensions, the realms are actually being unveiled and seen, right? And that's because there's something's alarming the other realms and stuff. Something that's being done here is threatening other realms. Okay, so they are forced to gather whatever they're gathering, I guess, or whatever. The world needs a spiritual cleansing, because the world needs a spiritual cleansing, not individuals. This world is being spiritually cleansed. Okay, and mainly because of impurities and illusions. Like, on the news the other day, I seen something. I was talking to my friend about this too. I seen something about Zalazine and Trank. Okay, it's some horse tranquilizer that's being put in fentanyl stuff, and that's what makes the dope fiends nod and all that stuff. But they're saying that it's a rise on it in Philadelphia and New York. But I always thought that dope fiends, they nod and they do that because they are taking methadone as well as drugs. But that's not the case. It's not the methadone and the drugs. Not even it's the heroin that's making them do that. It's this fucking shit called Zalazine that's making people look like real live zombies. That's fucking weird. It's fucking weird how people are going to these places and just dying. It's fucking weird how these fishes are not operating. Like, the fishes are dying in the sea. They're not getting the right foods, okay? They are having to go out of their habitats, animals and all that stuff. They have to go out of their habitats, fucking, and settle places where they're not supposed to be. That's not their agriculture. That's not where they're supposed to be. That is not what they're supposed to do, and they're finding new ways to eat and to feed the crops and stuff like that. This world is impure. It's a lot of impurities. It's a lot of illusions, and the goal and the meaning of the shift and why everything is going like this, because the world is getting a spiritual cleanse. Okay, all right. Also, there's a fear. I don't know. I'm not shouting out nothing. Maybe the Matrix or people who created it, but it's a big fear around personal transformation. Okay, there's a fear of personal transformation, because if one was to actually embark on a journey of personal transformation, right, they are forced to look within themselves, right, and that's where you get the self-care. That's where you get the self-preservation. That's where you get the assurance, okay? Learning yourself, knowing thyself, mastering thyself. And people fear this because if we all tap into our personal power, we will see how powerful we are and how um, oppressed we were, and the shit that's going on in this world that we really even need to deal with. It just made everything worse and made things difficult. And this was supposed to be, the earth was supposed to be a world of ease, okay? Of equally yoked. Like everything was supposed to be equal, easy. Everything was created for a reason. Every animal had a fruit that it had to eat, a certain tree that it had to go to eat. Every tree grew a certain place. Every fish had a certain place to be, you know what I mean, at a certain time, like that. So the fear of personal transformation, and this could be from higher ups or whatever. So whenever you get the chance to tap into, to take the journey of personal transformation and go down that rabbit hole, I encourage you to do it. It's for the better good of all, the highest good of all, okay? It says, loving in vain without the true meaning of love and its power. Yes, so this, first of all, love is a gift. To love and be loved is a gift. Not only is it a gift, it's the most powerful feeling when expressed in the correct way, okay? When it's used correctly, it has the power to heal nations, people, places, things, okay? And people loving in vain comes from not knowing the true meaning of love, or how to use love, how to utilize love, how to embrace love, how to apply love to your everyday, and the power of love. How love changes things, how love can heal people, how love can mend a broken heart, how the love of all people, if everyone would just today just drop their bags and say, hey, let's all come together and love. You know how much we could get done in this world? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's imperative that people learn and know what love truly is, and decide to actually genuinely embody it and use it correctly and understand its power, because when it's used incorrectly, it has the power to harm as well. And that's not what love was. That's not why love has been bestowed upon us, okay? It has the power to save the world. I'll put that, okay? Then I said a world with no end, but more importantly, a world of peace, and a world of peace, and it's really the key. Yeah, so y'all know about that already. The goal is for the world not to end, but to come together and become one in peace. All right, that is actually the key to the future. It sort of ties in what I just said. If everybody just decided today to drop everything, no more beef, no more nobody being mad, and they actually use love and they say, hey, let's all come together. That that right there brings forth peace. And when we bring forth peace, we can get the algorithms, you know what I mean? We could get the energy flowing. We can get so many things done. We can actually start tapping in, or performing at the levels that they were performing dimensions and centuries before us, the things that they were tapped into that we cannot tap into, we cannot seem to figure out, okay? It said, if the world would see, accept, overcome, forgive, trust, love through the lens of love, the people, animals, agriculture, crops, water, sea creatures, the air will be realigned to its original destined state. Like I said, okay? And this is all tied in to self-mastery, okay? We are the ones that actually hold the power to fix things, okay, to heal things, to change things. Something about the hall of learning. Some of you guys need to go on to take that journey down there, okay? A life of divine love and a happiness where all dreams come true. Just like you have twin flames, you have soulmates, okay? There's twos and twos, like in the ark, all right? In the biblical times, everybody had a wife and a husband, okay, divine counterparts, and they usually did big things, and they usually were each other backbones, and they brought forth change. Um, uh, real powerful couples, okay, from years ago, whatever, centuries, decades, whatever you want to call it. They usually brought forth big change that went down into the history books, right? That is the goal of divine unions, divine beings being together, because when they come together, okay, the gifts come together, they become equally yoked, their minds open up, and they start uh, producing things or making things or creating a better world or something like that, okay? um, yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it was. It says something about the blueprint of the Matrix. Oh, the blueprint of the Matrix was meant to destroy. We need to use that as a catalyst to build the greatest, strongest, functioning civilization ever known. All dimensions, galaxies, realms, etc., operating, coexisting, and inhabiting. Oh, the operating, coexisting inhabitants of the universe, equally yoked existence, an equally yoked existence of higher conscious beings. There's greed, envy, overindulgence, self-admiration, and something else. Um, there's no like room for that. I think I was trying to say. It said initially the divine feminine evolution was the prophecy given to a king every cycle. Yeah, something I don't know. Listen, we gonna skip that, okay? I'm look, just straight channel. I'm just writing. I mean, and there's pages of this, but I'm gonna just do this page and it's done. Some of you guys, okay, some and not all this may resonate from. Some of you guys are protected from like accidents. Some of you guys could have been accident prone, so it could have been some type of spell work being thrown at you guys, or you know how we was seeing like a period of freak accidents. I feel like there's something about that, especially pertaining to chosen ones and those that's actually choosing the road less traveled, the road to self-reflection, and you're protected from accidents. I feel like, yeah, like chaos magic was being sent to some of you guys, for you to be in car accidents and stuff. And some of you guys could have noticed lately, like even if it is a threat of a car accident, miraculously, okay, it doesn't happen, okay? Also said demons are at your disposal. Your footsteps are divinely guided. If you fall on your path, you will indefinitely be put back in place. Your purest soul and vessel, your body, your mind, and nurturing nature shall not be moved but protected. For ye, it's a ye, for ye, I don't know who's something else. But ye shall be exalted by the Most High for the prophecy. And then I put my yoke is easy and my burdens are light. I think that's a scripture. Okay, and then yeah, I was writing down the stuff with the Zalazine and Trank. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that was just it. Those are just my little channel messages. Okay. All right. Something else. Overcome evil with good. Good things are coming to all. Something about doves and like something about the law of non-resistance. That I wrote something else. Some of the things that I wrote it's from a lecture that I was listening to. I'm gonna post that from some guy from the 80s, a 1980s college lecture that I found very influential and informative. It had good information in there, okay? But it's something I want to share with you guys. Okay. In anything you do, try to be above average, okay? Don't settle for being regular. Don't settle for being mediocre. Anything you do, okay? Try to find avenues to be above average, okay? And it's not putting pressure on anybody, okay? It's just like that's just the vibe. Like that's just the vibe of this world. Like to just strive for better, strive for more. We can do all things, you know what I mean? And the power of our mind, oh my God, it's so powerful. And the energy is like in the age of Aquarius, in the powerful planetary shifts and stuff. The energies is so like I'm hearing like, what's that word? Magnetic. to where anything of higher learning is like you grasp it faster at this time. Don't spend major time on minor things. Okay? Don't spend major time on minor things. Value makes the difference in results. This is important, okay? Values, okay? Value, your value of something, it makes the difference in results. You can't get more time, but you can always get more value, or you can always add more value to something. So I don't know what that's gonna mean to someone, but it made mad sense. It made a lot of sense to me. All right, it's something else I gotta write. I gotta tell you guys. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's for those of you guys that work. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Okay? Because your job will overwork you. And you start to overlook little things. You start to slack in your self-care. You gotta work overtime. No. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's how you could perform more efficiently and effectively, okay? In life, at work, all right? Let me see, what else? Out of the past comes a new thing. Out of the past comes a new thing. That's another quote I wrote. Bro, you know how powerful that is? Like, a lot of people living in the past. They're stuck on the past. They can't help to remember the past. But out of the past comes a new thing. Out of the past, you are anew. Out of the past, you grew to who you are now. Out of the past, it's like coming out the darkness into the light. A new day, a new thing. Make it count. Use the past to make it count. To produce something new. To be new. A new you. Okay? Accept full responsibility for whatever happens to you guys, okay? Whatever happens to you guys. Accept full responsibility for whatever happens to you guys from this day forth, going forward. Even if you feel like spell work or whatever is being thrown at you. When you accept the full, like I accept the full responsibility that of course they're going to throw spell work at me. I'm a divine being. So I accept that that's happening to me. That's how I can fight it off efficiently. Understand? Okay? And I think that's it. Oh no, it's more. I was writing. Also, I told my friend this too yesterday. Also, don't be afraid to ask for things. Some of you guys are afraid to ask for things. You also don't like to receive, okay? It says receiving is like the ocean. It's like the water. It's plenty of it. Just like you are a giver, there's plenty of people or plenty of ways or plenty of energies just ready to give for you to receive, okay? And if you have issues with asking, like say for instance, you would ask people for things and they'll tell you no, they act like they don't know what you're talking about. Ask, describe, it said define what you want, describe what you want, and ask intelligently. Okay? And I think that was it. Remember, you won't get everything you want. Okay? And oh yeah, this is it. This is good. Make plans like an adult and believe in them like a child. Okay? Yeah, receiving is like the ocean. There's plenty. All right? Make plans like an adult and believe in them like a child. And tackle them like a child. You know that childlike energy? How much energy they have and how bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to seize the day. Yeah, make plans like an adult. Believe in them like a child. Because children, they believe in miracles. They believe in magic. And a lot of things that they believe in. I know when my children believe in stuff, I'll be trying to make everything come true. And I'll be trying to do everything in my power to put myself in a position to make those things come true. And yeah, the universe responds to that, okay? So that's how That's how some of your plans can actually manifest, okay, and not be broken. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. All right, collective, I love you. Bye.